sinker. What we got? Shoot. 6-ounce sinker. Ooh, Pilgrimite. Take that. All right. Oh, messages. Just leave it right there. Welcome in, guys. We're getting our sinkers on, get some baits on. We're officially catfishing. Or will be. We will be. Yeah, I don't like it set up yet, but all right, this one's oh, ain't quite big enough. Darn it. Get in there. There we go. All right, 0-0. Nobody in. It's been 3 minutes. We want to take somebody come in. Don't know. That's a good question. I got some fresh bluegill. 2-day-old now. Not too fresh. Not too fresh today. 25 people in. Appreciate you coming in. Hit that like button if you would. We're getting ready to put a bluegill on, throw it out. This spot here is about as good as any to catch a catfish, even when they're spawning. You see, if they're not here, they're not anywhere. We're going to put a mediocre sized bluegill head on. There we go. First choice of the day. We're going to throw it in the deeper water. deeper over here, shallower on the other side. Welcome in, welcome in. Hey Nazim, welcome in. Joined. We just started fishing. That's first cast right there. And we're gonna put a gut chunk of bluegill on now. On this rod, don't have much space. The water's going up, so went up a little bit last night. We don't have a whole lot of space. Kind of got a too small a hook here, but there's some gar out there jumping. That's not a good sign, but hooker in the bottom. I think it's supposed to be a 4-aught. I believe it's a 3. We got some fish right there too. We get one more bait. We're set. Nice little bluegill. We left our was a rainstorm the last time I was fishing, and weekend ago, and I'd forgot my shears. Left my shears because that rainstorm come in like a tornado coming. So the tornado sirens are actually going off too. But I couldn't stand it when the rain started going sideways. Come on, here's the kitty. Put another bluegill head on. Another bluegill head, guys. Another bluegill head. We'll throw that up current, maybe straight across. Make sure it lines tight. Touch that there. Should be able to see it. All right, now I might be able to get the chat again. Nice overcast day. I love that. Probably rain on me. We're in Indiana. Welcome in, welcome in. We're on a small river in Indiana. Hello, Lex Bun, Bipolar Bear. Welcome in. Those rods are brighter than this feature. Easy to see at nighttime, that's what I say. Yep, we're in Indiana, about 50 miles south of Indianapolis. Ain't got much room, so this is, I could probably bend it down here. Welcome in, welcome in. I can't see the numbers because it's too much blue sky. Come on, YouTube, that's in white. How are you supposed to see that? Uh-oh, that yellow rod there is shaking a little bit. It is in the main current though there. So we got 2 of them in fairly deep water and 1 of them in shallow water, but it's in current. Using cut bluegill this morning. Hey, that's pretty good. We are on the East Fork White River. Actually, we're not. We're on a smaller river going to it. What they call the Flat Rock River. Not too much farther. It goes down into the White River. Come on, kitty cats. We went fishing last night. We didn't catch. I didn't even get a bite, and the water kept coming up. So I had to keep moving my rod holders back. I think they're still spawning, but near Lexington. Oh, that's awesome. It's not too far away. I'd say Louisville's about an hour away. Humidity's crazy, but the air's cool. Usually I stay shaded a little later in the morning here. It's a kind of a nightmare spot to get to. All right, come on, fishies. Where are you at? Keep thinking I should be throwing on rocks. Yeah, Louisville's pretty much Indiana, ain't it? Clarksville, Louisville. That's pretty funny. That's like a different state. All right, got a hit on that middle rod there, it looked like. Tappy tap. I see some gar popping up every once in a while. We don't want those guys, but it's better than no bites. Come on, find my baits. Bob and Tom show and a 20-ounce Coke. Yeah, I was listening to Bob and Tom on the way in here. Sexy Time show was coming on. Double tap that screen, y'all. Hey, Creek Seeker, welcome in. Oh, Donnie Baker, yeah, he was hilarious. Had his own band. Yeah, his call-ins were great. Come on. Had a couple tappy taps. Probably just a turtle. I didn't even get a turtle bite last night. That was weird. I wasn't in this spot. I was actually on the White River. Pork pistols. Yep. Pork pistols. What a great name. Trying to figure out if they're in deep water or shallow water. At least you throw it in the current, at least you got some scent trail. Could throw right on that structure right there next to me too. They could be hanging out in that wood right there. Comedy off Broadway. He went out character and asked me where to get weed. Yeah, I bet he did. That's funny. All right. Catch you later, bipolar bear. Off to work. So I'll take a vacation day, a couple days here. So we're making it an extra long weekend. Have fun at work. Don't work too hard, I always say. It's trying to rain on me, I think. That cool me off a little bit. As long as I don't get stuck in a tornado warning again. Still miss those shears. So easy to take a pair of shears and cut a bluegill up. Way easier than a knife. Welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Ronyo. Still at it. Yep. Or just, at this point, I figure if they're not biting in this spot, the catfish are still spawning. This is one of the spots that I can get them in actually when they are spawning or almost done. The water's just been quite flooded this year, so I don't know if they've already spawned or what's going on. It's hard to tell when it keeps flooding. We've kind of left them alone most of June, so it's time. It's time, catfish. It's time. What did you want to grow up to be? Well, at first, a baseball player. Wanted to be a baseball player. No, I didn't even get a bite last night. Me or Scotty. Scotty was fishing a new spot, so he was just trying it out. He thought it was too shallow. I said, Scotty, you just because you get it one time, it don't mean anything. I'll strike out in this spot sometimes, but it holds some good fish. And we'll have a fight in our hands if we catch anything right here. You can catch the small ones, but there's big ones down there too. This is a deeper hole for a good while. This is the deepest hole. One of them. For quite the distance. But we are using bluegill. But if they're off the spawn, they will be hitting on anything and everything. They ain't too picky when they haven't ate for a while. Since they ain't ate for about 3 weeks. Yeah, some of the big ones they lose a pound or two, if not more. Their heads swelled up, their bellies are small. all the weight goes to their head, I guess. What you doing, Ronyo? Catching any good fish? I'm gonna throw them back out again. Sometimes I just gotta. I got one log over there. It used to be over there. I don't know if it still is. It's on the shallower side of the scope, but it's in that main current. All the main current's off to the right there. You guys can't even see it, but if you do, straight in front of me there, I caught I believe it's my first or second video on this channel. We had to get out in the water and catch one. Nice channel cat. We were live doing the video too, so it was a pretty cool experience. I went to one spot, we didn't get, I think I had one, got hung up, and then we went to a different spot, this spot here, and there was a sandbar out in the water at that time. It was last October, September, somewhere in there. It wouldn't have been the first time I had to get in the water to catch catfish. I threw the bait over here in these sticks, and there was no way. The angle was just really bad. I had to get out in the water to get him out of those sticks. It's deep right in front of me, but farther down it's not as deep. It's quite shallow. Used to be a great crappie spot, but not so much anymore. Working and watching. Yeah, fishing. Oh, ask a question, then leave. What the hell, Finch Schultz? And most kids want to be an astronaut or baseball player or superhero. Later on, I just wanted to own a bait shop. Always sound like fun. I like fishing so much. But then I would never got to go fishing, so that would have been kind of useless. I think I'll throw that yellow one back out. We'll see if we had anything biting. Hey, Randall, good morning. Hope you're doing well. Hope the heat's not getting to you, because I know it's hot out that way. We're all wussies compared to you, probably. I don't know if I can handle the heat or the humidity. You put both of them together, and it takes the life out of me. Right, that bait's been sitting for 23 minutes, somewhere in there. Very dry there. Well, we've had rain and rain. We've had nonstop rain for a while, even when I don't get rain. So last night I was fishing. I had to keep moving my rod holders back. The water was just going up. So I like to put my net right there at the edge of the water, so I can tell if the water's going up. But it was pretty obvious when the water was surrounding my rod holders. I thought, what's going on here? I had to move about 5 foot back, and by the time I left, it was up there again. That's usually a perfect time to catch fish. Then I started seeing a lot of debris, so it's obviously flooded something out somewhere. We didn't get any rain at all, but under 10% humidity, that ain't too bad. We're in Indiana, Joseph. About 50 miles south of Indianapolis. think we'll throw their baits back out. Been out there about 20 minutes or so. If they're going to find your bait, they're going to smack it. There won't be no chewing today, I don't think, if they're off the spawn. Females should be hungry. They should be off by now. They should be eating. We're wanting the big head ones though, the males. Bit of a hike. Yep. Yeah, about an hour away from Louisville, about 50 minutes from Indianapolis. Anything this year? Anything what? You mean fish? Yeah, we've caught some fish. Not done too well on catfish yet, but I'm waiting until after this spawn. We're hoping this spawn goes away. There will definitely be some big fish in this spot. Definitely, I've caught some nice fish right here. One of the prettiest spots I fished too. There's a bite right there, guys. Might have been something in the current, but I believe that's a bite. Turn that on. Might be a turtle. Might be a turtle, guys. Biting away. See it? There's an eagle. Good old turtle. He'd shoot it all up. That was a bite though. And then we eventually get a turtle bite. Darn turtle. Can't get away from them guys. I'll just use this gut chunk on this one. Hey, Scotty. That was a turtle hitting. Yep. We didn't get a turtle bite last night, so it was interesting. Didn't get a turtle here, but they are, them and Gar are in the area. There's another bite, guys, in the other orange one. Might be another turtle. Who knows? We may just get turtles today. Oh, I just heard a gar out there too. I really get a lot of gar bites and turtle bites here. Right along with the catfish. All right. Couple nibbles here and there, and that's it. Better than last night. We didn't get a nibble. All right. Yeah, it's not dry here. I'm soaking wet. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool this morning because the sun ain't out. Looks like it's gonna rain. That far rod maybe hung up. I don't know. We almost hit that limb right there. It acts like it's awful tight. Would surprise me none. So it's a deep hole right there in front of me, but it shallows off the further it goes down river there. Glasses are fogging up even. Shoot, I am. Hey, Ricky Bobby. Yeah, I know Rano is probably even hotter than we are, but we are the land of humidity. Trust me, I'm soaking wet all the time. Instead of sleeves, I need what you call sweatbands all the way up my arm. And legs. Shoot, there's something biting on that middle one too. I don't know what happened to that. They must not liked it. They may have just got the guts out too. I believe that was the gut chunk. And we may only be using gut chunk now in all of them. It takes them like a couple minutes to eat the gut chunk out, and they usually leave the rest. They don't really care about the bluegill itself. They'll eat it, but once they get the gut chunk out, they lose interest. 79, 30% humidity. Oh man, this spot kind of sucks sitting wise. That's we could throw. Looks like it's gonna rain here. It could possibly. We didn't look at no weather stations because they lie too much. If I'd look at the weather, I would never get to go fishing. Instead, I get stuck in tornadoes. Oh, we are getting a bite on that far rod, guys. Let's go look at it. I just seen it bend over. Probably a turtle. Gar, maybe. Something just chewing on the guts coming out of it. Probably turtle. It won't take him long to find it again. He's already biting, I think, guys. That far one. Surely that bait ain't drifting this way. But we're in a spot here. The actual current's coming right back at me. Yeah, we got another bite on it. Gar turtle, we'll see. Welcome in, welcome in. Be sure to hit that like button. We're sure to catch something here. We're definitely getting the turtle bites. Turtle power. But sometimes those catfish move my baits also. They're kind of weird. You want them to take it down, and they kind of just move your bait around. Some people may not run into that, but I do at this spot. That's acting like a turtle there, though, but I've had flatheads do that quite often. Their bite is so similar to a flathead, it's unreal. Come on, kitty cats. I just heard a gar come up, surface. They're not very big gar either. Hey, John, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're having a good morning. Monday mornings usually suck, but especially if you're going to work or at work, that makes it tougher. I went ahead and took another 2 days off so I can get a 5-day weekend. Anything will bite that with all the guts hanging out. You know, bluegills will bite it. Everything will bite that darn thing. That was an instant bite as soon as I threw it out. Could be rock bass. It could be anything. Poking toward turtles, but nothing took it down. So whatever it is, you can get the hook. Swallow that baby. They're still nibbling on it. I just have to wait till something bigger comes by and grabs it. We got my other rod set over here. I'd like to try for some live bait. There we go, guys. Middle rod. That was a good bend there. I think that's a gut jump. We're not going small baits either. I ain't messing around. Either we get a big one or we don't get anything. We don't want no 5 pounds and under. Though it would be great to catch. We're just hoping they're hungry. More bait, more scent. Hoping nobody's working too hard after this holiday weekend. I'm sure nobody wanted to go back to work. That far one got another nibble there. Uh-oh. I think he's moving with it. Well, I believe there's some fish or turtles in that area. Hey, Wabash Nate, welcome in. Jack, welcome in. Or Jace, however you spell it. Say, go away, turtles. Turtles and gar. Whatever it is, just chewing on my bait so far. Nothing swallowing it. Nothing with whiskers. Might try to catch some fresh bait. That's a real rod in to do that. Get some fresh bait and put it out there alive, see what happens. That may be what I do, because we ain't getting any more bites on that yellow one there. Throw that live bluegill out there and a crappie out there, see what happens. Crappie's not that great a live bait in my opinion, but it works. Easy prey, I guess, because they don't fight as hard as the bluegill does. They don't struggle enough. What's up, Nate? How's it going up there up north? I think my daughter was on her way to Michigan yesterday. She's going to, like, I don't know how many different places. She's just traveling, going one place and the next. I think she said she was going to Picture Rock. All right, bite slowed down. How many likes we got? 31 likes. Appreciate it, guys. 24 people in. I can't see it because they make it in white, and we're in the sky on the white. So come on, YouTube. Make that a color somebody can see, like red. Come on, kitty kitty. We are fishing for a catfish. Flatheads are not out of the question. It could happen any time I'm fishing in this spot. I hear of them being caught, but I've not caught hardly none myself for a while. Quite a while. It's been a few years in this spot anyway. Sitting on a slope, it's about uncomfortable. Just because you use live bluegill don't mean the turtle ain't going to eat it then either. Those soft shells can open their mouth. A lot of people are working and just listening, I imagine. Is that or chat goes up? Oh, almost been an hour. That left rod, there should be far rod there. That should be some fish in there, that area. We're gonna check that middle rod again. I don't know if that's an eagle or a crow in the far distance, but we did see a eagle go by earlier. There's another bite on that far rod, guys. Come on, baby. It's acting like a turtle, though. It's acting like a turtle. Or gar. Just moving my bait. I haven't seen the line go slack, though. Come on, baby. Even the turtles ain't even biting very good. Trying to fix my seat so it's level. We need to run and go get one of them rods while it's going down is what we need. Let's get a real bite. I don't know if I brought I had a topwater bite, we would try that. That'd be pretty cool to catch a gar on a topwater bait. Come on. I think you have to wait a while and then the chat's on there. I don't think you can go right away and see the chat. I may be mistaken. I think it's a couple days probably. Then the chat will show up, but you have to hit the chat panel or it automatically should show up on YouTube. But I think it's several days. Not positive. We haven't been doing these verticals as much as the other ones. Horizontals. Last time I tried looking, I couldn't find anything either. It's like, man, they must just not put the vertical chat on there. I think you just have to wait a couple days. I'm not positive. Check one of your older ones, see if chat comes up. I'm sitting so close to the water here and I'm leaning toward it. About ready to fall in. So that's why I like putting my net right in front of my rods there, up there when I gar, because the water's going up, I'll tell right away. In this spot, I really need to know because the path you see is about all I got. If you can see that hill to the side there, that's behind me or next to me here, it's straight up. That's about a 20 foot at least, 15 foot straight up. I always thought about getting one of those fire ladders coming down the side here. Might be safer. than the path I take. Definitely some gar. They'd tear your bait up also. Normally they'll shake your rod like nobody's business. I hear people saying they're going to check the chat, but I don't see any chats on past videos. Okay, appreciate it. Yeah, it's good to follow up on people watching sometimes. You ain't got time to do it during the live, so. Especially if you're like casting all the time. Like catfishing's not that hard, but it's hard to keep up with chat. You're actually throwing the bait all the time. Not unless the camera was on you. Not unless you got the camera right there on your chest. Even then, you're casting all the time. It'd be tough. Got a cool breeze. It feels good. I know the gar here, so and I am positive, even though I haven't seen a turtle, I know they're out there. There's just too many logs over here off to the side in front of me there for not no turtles to be here. Surprised ain't none over there. Oh, the sun ain't out. They'd be over sunbathing. Scotty might know. He might be at work by now, though. That's a little early for his work yet. It is tough. I know I've seen you on the boat throwing. I was like, it's kind of hard. I mean, you just have to look once in a while and say, hey, but you can miss a lot of stuff. That screen goes by quick sometimes. And if you're fishing in the daytime, it's hard to see the chat. It's not so bad when the sun ain't out. I'll tell you what, I think we're going to, as much as I'd like to catch a bluegill and see if we try it for live bait. The chances of catching a flathead with live baits, it's at least 50% more, in my opinion. 99% of the ones I've caught has been on live bait. We did catch one like almost a full-size bluegill on a flathead, but that's the very few. I've not caught very many. Mostly the little ones I catch on worms. And usually the flatheads eat the body section. I found the flatheads eat the body section more than the head pieces too, so which is interesting too for me. Hey Ziggy, welcome. Good morning. Yep, we got some people save it, some people don't. Oh, and it could be your settings too. Exactly. Saving the chat. I don't know where to look for that either. It's somewhere in the settings. So I think we got those two rods. We need to check the middle rod again, but. What's up, Ziggy? Scotty's listening. There he is. I figured Scotty would know. He knows all about chat. Scotty don't even watch his own videos. He's like, I edited them. I don't need to look at them again. I was in it. But sometimes people put stuff down that you, some tips. So some are really good tips. Some are just off the wall, but Ziggy. Hey, Jax, welcome in. Nope, I sure don't. Darn it, Scotty. I remember looking back and couldn't find it, but on some people's I can, so I don't. Like Ziggy says, I think it's a setting to have. I think it's chat replay or something. If you don't have it on, it won't replay. I think I've seen that somewhere, but all right, I think we'll put a worm on, see if I can catch a bluegill. I'll probably catch a catfish on a worm. That's probably what'll happen. How you doing, Ziggy? At least sure ain't getting any bites. I've had 2 bites. They may have stole all the bait too, so you never know. I was getting ready to reel the yellow one in. I just seen a nibble on it. That happens about every time. I bet something's been chewing on the heck out of it out there, and I just ain't noticed. Very little nibble there on that yellow one. If that was just a black rod or something, I probably wouldn't be able to see it. And we're sitting at a nice little angle here. I can see my rods a lot better, just as the camera can. I don't know how many bites I've missed over the years sitting straight behind the rods. So that one's got a little nibble to it. Or something on the line. It could be either one. Leaf on the line. Oh, or a whole bunch of ducks coming. Geese. As long as they don't honk. It's a nice day out today. It's more difficult to find the live chat replay. Oh, is that what it is? Huh. I get a hype here and there. I normally don't watch videos on my phone, so I don't hype a lot. I should have a bunch of hype points. Oh. That's a bite. That was more like a gar there. He kind of hit it and came toward me. possibly a turtle. But I know this one was a turtle. Bait was shredded. Use a smaller bluegill head. We're definitely going back for those bait shears. And there's a gar back here behind me. Splashing all over the place. On top water. Alright. Another bluegill head going out. It's a little smaller one. It's a nice day to go fishing. No sun. Check that middle rod here in a minute. Let's get a jig on this one, see if we can catch something on it. Got any jig heads? 1/16 ounce of work. All right. Musical numbers with the turtles, I think. Morning, Andy. How's it going? I didn't notice. I seen you went live yesterday. Didn't know you was on. All right. Let's throw one with a worm out. Maybe we can catch a bluegill. If I can't catch a bluegill, we're in bad shape. This spot's kind of weird though, so. Sometimes the bluegill don't like to hang out where the big fish are. We'll just throw it in the rod holder and see if we can get in there. Never know. Probably catch catfish on it. Give the raccoon something to chew on. We got a bite yet? Can't believe. Water's kind of murkier today too. I believe that water has went up quite a bit. People ask me all the time why I don't use worms as much. I don't catch fish on them. Bluegills, catch bait on it. Once in a while, we'll catch a catfish on it. Just like that, they tricked me, still my bait. They didn't know I had a bite. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Ron Nose, did you sub to me? I sure did. Awesome. Appreciate it, Ron Nose. All right. There's a little undercut bank up here I'm going to fish right next to. A little small, but we can use him. Probably the perfect size, actually. For the hook size I got. There we go. Little long ear sunfish. All right, we threw him upriver. Usually where I catch crappie. That's usually a bunch of logs. So I'd call that a good spot. May not catch anything, but we are trying. Not far from where I am. Grew up in Louisville now, and I'm in South Florida. Oh, your power bank screwed? I don't know. I would check it with something else. It may just be don't work with the DJI, maybe. That power bank. But you never know. Good morning, Plur. That's how you pronounce it. Hello, welcome in. Be sure to hit that like button. We just threw out some live bait. Didn't take me long to get a little bitty fish. That's probably why he stole the bait so quick. Never know what's under that undercut bank. Once in a while we'll catch a crappie there, but they're not too scared to follow the bait all the way in because of that undercut bank. Got a nice little breeze. I love it. Nice fishing day here. Got some fish breaking. I don't think they're all gar. Maybe gar chasing them. Well, that way we catch a bass or gar or turtle or anything on that live bait too. So I've even heard crappie eat bluegills. So you never know. Everything was hitting night crawlers yesterday. Well, there you go. Yeah, I'd say the bluegills would even spawned again if it wasn't the water wasn't so hot. So we just had a full moon. Getting some action on that middle rod, I think, but I can't tell. We got it in the current over there, so it could be a little shaky shake's going to happen anyway. Oh, so you was using night crawl? Yeah, I would too. Live bait when it gets hot. Even though it's cooled down a little bit. Live bait when it gets hot. Yeah, there's something nibbling on it or something right there on that middle rod. Could be even a leaf on the line. Actually, maybe a piece of cotton or something out there on top of the water, not hitting it. Heck, we don't get any on this, we may go all live bait. Hey, Zimbo, welcome in. Doing pretty good. How are you doing? Working too hard. Uh-oh. My live bluegill just moved a little bit. He must got excited there. That yellow rod's got a live long-eared sunfish on it. I'm hoping I didn't throw over the log, but I might have. It wasn't that far a distance to cast. There's a few logs in the area, a few laydowns. You see them in front of me, but there's one behind me too. How's it going? Been busy with work. We just got back from fishing. Caught some African sharp-tooth catfish and voodoo catfish. Hey, that's awesome. Never caught a catfish with teeth. That'd be pretty cool. Hope they put up a good fight for you. Oh, 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 oh. That bluegill's getting excited there, ain't he? That may be a gar trying to get him, guys. That's what I'm thinking. If it was a bass or something, they just go ahead and take it. They don't mess around. They take it. They don't play with the bait. The gar sometimes will play with it because they can only get it in their mouth and pull on it. Yeah, I believe that's a gar. Maybe a turtle even. See it shake? Look at it shake there. It'll go down here in a minute. He'll give a good run and let go. I brought them all the way to the bank. Sometimes even on the bank. They always won't let go of the bait sometimes. They did indeed. Awesome. Awesome. That's all. I know a lot of people don't really care about the fight, but that's what I'm in it for, is the fight. Got a bite on the middle rod now. Is it going to do something? Come on, we want to see something. Take that rod down. These little nipples here and there are just not doing it. I figured live bait might be a little different. It's smaller. I bring that bait back in, I probably got a headpiece. Oh yeah, I'll bet you have to use still eater. These gar here have a lot of teeth too, so I've had a lot of them snap my line. The line gets wrapped up in their mouth. Sometimes you can just lasso them in. But their mouth is only about the size of a finger, about 6 to 8 inches long. But plenty of teeth. Plenty of teeth. Enough to chew your bait up. Yeah, it might be a gar. I keep hearing something over here. They have to come up for air too, so. At least it seems like they do. They're always coming up, splashing on top of water. Catch you tomorrow, man. Heading home from work for the day. Yeah, that's awesome. It's better to be going home and going to work. Catch you later. Good to see you. Still got a bite on that middle rod too. It's out in the main current, I believe, so. We'll check on that live bait. I've caught a lot of catfish using a live bait and a gar biting the tail end off and the headpiece still beyond there. I've caught a lot of catfish that way. There it goes again. Well, it must not be a very big fish. He ain't taking it down. It could be even the bluegill pulling on it. Sometimes the little things are. Did that middle line go slack? It did. That middle line went slack. Quit playing with me, fish. Oh, hey, I got a laughing disco. Hey, Huddy, welcome in. Plus, I could catch a huge smallie out here with a live bait. I can just see about a 5-pounder, 6-pounder being here. Far one's doing something now too, guys. It's getting a bite. We just ain't getting the takedowns we want. Could be a turtle just chewing that bait up. Chewing the live bait up too. Didn't get much sleep. Wife set the alarm and then left the room, and the alarm was going off about 20 minutes. Yeah, it took me about 20 minutes to turn it back off. I even went to bed early. I went to bed by 2 or 3, somewhere in there. Hey, Jesus, or Jesus King. We are fishing for catfish officially. That's the target species. It seems like everything else is biting, but catfish. That middle line's going out again. We'll check on that. Check on that one. Appreciate it, brother. Sometimes you just got to be patient and leave the rods alone. I'm not too patient, actually, but patient enough to watch the rods. Anticipation is just pretty awesome watching the catfish rod go down. Most generally, it'll go down when you're not looking. Great little spot. I was expect the crappie to be here even too, even though it's hot, because it is deeper water here. But they seem to like the current quite a bit. It is a bite. It's probably a turtle. And that middle rod there. Man, that's a big feather coming out of the sky. I don't know if you guys can see it. There it goes. Huge. Huge white feather came down. That's acting like a turtle bite in the middle one, guys. Usually the soft shells will just bend that straight over and keep taking it. Must be a small turtle. Hey, Bill, welcome in. How's it going? Good morning to you. It says I got an hour left on my SD card. We still ain't caught no fish, turtle, or gar. We may check that live bait here in a minute because I ain't seen no more movement out of it. Somebody may have just swiped him. We're in the catfish mode now. We waited all of June for a darn spawn to be over, and we're still fighting the spawn, I believe. There's a bite on the far rod, guys. That might be a catfish, maybe. We'll see. Might have had him, guys. My hook turned back into itself. That's a sucky, but pretty sure it was a turtle eating it out. I think we're going to put a live bait on it. We're going to catch a live bait here real quick. First, we'll better check, see if we have any live bait still on that one. I could have swore something was falling that bluegill on the way in. That little sunfish was falling in. Going to listen while I try and fix a dripping faucet. Hey, good luck with that. We had to run the toilet the other day. It was fun. I just put a new one in. I was like, it says it's the best one. What dang thing's going off when we're not even around it? Got something on that middle one going already. I'm not sure. We're going to try to catch some live bait on this one. Alright, well, skunk was off the bank. We've been catching bluegill and sunfish. Here we go, some live bait. Yeah, we did get a couple hits on that yellow rod, but that bluegill's still alive. I'm guessing he was just a feisty bluegill, feisty sunfish. Drip, drip, drip. Yeah. So that far rod's going to be moving. That was quite a good sized bluegill there. We may have threw over a log on that middle rod. I don't know. There is a log over that way. We may have threw over top of it. I don't really want to find out quite yet. How many people got in here? 22 people, 47 thumbs up. Appreciate it, guys. Almost to that 50 mark that we like to get. We got 2 live baits on. Oh. That bluegill's really bending it over. I believe it'll bend more than that, though. I don't know if somebody's trying to take him or he's just moving. He's excitable there, that's for sure. That gets me excited to see that rod bend. Live bait is really exciting to use, especially when you get the bigger sizes. Big old live bait. It's actually felt like it was about 6 foot right there where I threw it. Of course, he came to the bank, but 6 foot's pretty good for this little river here. It's really good. Matter of fact, it's probably about 8 foot. Where are you fishing? We're fishing in Indiana. A little small river. Some spots are only about 20 feet across. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, we got the popo ambulance coming. Probably an ambulance. We'll check that middle rod. It seems like it's over top of something. Bad boys, bad boys. Hey, Kevin, welcome in. Welcome in, baseball. So we got live bait on the first rod and live bait on the third rod there, far rod. We got a cut bluegill on the middle one. Man, that yellow one there was lively when we first threw him out. He may have got smacked by something. He's still moving. That's the rod shaking a little bit. Here, gar off to the side. Yep, now it's moving again. Might be that gar. Come on, go down. Hoping the catfish to bite, but hey, we haven't caught anything. No, we are struggling. Catfish still seem to be spawning. Sometimes we can catch them here in this spot here early. But we've had so many floods and stuff. I don't know if they've held off spawning or not. Still a chance for a flathead if they're not spawning. They'll be spawning probably here soon if they haven't already. We've got a little bitty sunfish on the first rod and just a little bit smaller than hand size on the other one, far rod. We may have to throw him back out. Hey, Pookie, welcome in. How's it going? Hope your summer's doing good. It's been a hot one, I know that. We had a cool spell there for a while. I enjoyed it while it lasted. Cool. It's cooled off a little bit today. Humidity's just unreal though. You've been gone forever. Hey, that's awesome. It is catfishing time now. I've been doing a lot of pan fishing and bass fishing and crappie fishing early spring. I don't do a whole lot of crappie fishing this time of year. We're waiting on the catfish to be off the spawn, and it's on like Donkey Kong, but the rods just hasn't went over. They just haven't went over today. We've gotten the turtle and gar bites. Middle rod's doing something there. It's in the hard current too, so it may be across the log. I don't know. It's acting kind of weird. It looks like it may have a branch or something on it. It's all the way on the other side of the river there. Been gone forever. That's what it seemed like when I was gone for like a couple weeks there. I didn't fish for a couple weeks because it was too hot. I've been working 7 days a week. I'd come home, stay up half the night, and then not even want to go nowhere. Not even want to go nowhere. Not even want to get out of bed and go to work next day. Appreciate everybody coming in. We're going to keep fishing. See what time is it. It's only 10:30, so usually by 11:30 I'm out of here. We got another 45 minutes to an hour. We're going to put a good shot in. I'd have to say that the catfish are still spawning. Cut bait's usually the best this time of year, but let's get more options with the live bait. More options. Most fish will eat a struggling fish out there just because they're struggling. Guess who's going to Orlando? Hey, there you go. Sounds like fun. Awesome. Hope you have a good, safe trip. Have lots of fun. I'm on vacation today, and this is where I am at. One of my favorite spots. Even if I don't catch any, it's my favorite spot because I know the anticipation is great here. We've got some good ones over the years here. Something smacking the yellow one. That sunfish is moving the rod a little bit. He's getting excitable. That's usually good to see. All right, check on that middle rod. Milo Blanco. There's no way I'm going to pronounce that, but welcome in. Could be Milo. Welcome in. Appreciate you coming in. They're fishing for catfish. But if I catch a smallmouth or a largemouth or a spotted bass, that'd be okay too. Because we are using live bait. I don't necessarily want a gar. They just got too many teeth for me to mess with. That and they are slimy fish. Check on that middle one. That's what I was thinking, Milo, but could be Milo. They call me Yellow Mellow. Let's throw that big bluegill out a little farther. He's close to the bank now. I think, maybe. I don't know. He ain't moving anymore. Hey, a little bit bigger than the other one. That's nice live bait. out more current. It's time for a drink. Have a drink on me, guys. Have a drink on me. we got our handy dandy cup. But I just keep a water bottle inside of it. That thing would spill all over the place. Ah, some great propels. That's inside that. Yeah, I want to go to Orlando. Been to Florida one time, didn't even get to see any water. I don't think we were near any beach. One thing about Florida I've noticed is I didn't see any grass. Come on. Getting later in the morning. How many people got in? 24, 54 thumbs up. Appreciate it, guys. We want one of these bluegills to get smoked here. That first or third rod there, far rod. And we got a little sunfish head on the middle rod. So triple up. There we go. Total chaos. That bluegill's moving around. He's moving that 6-ounce weight around. Come on, 80-pounder, Rustic says. Hey, Rustic, how's it going? Oh, that looked like a gar bite. Oh, Rustic, that looked like a gar bite. That was a pretty quick shake for that bluegill. He got excited there, I think. I'd say there's maybe a gar out there messing around. There comes that sun, though, that ugly sun. That's usually what ruins the bite here, that sun. I was hoping I wouldn't see it today. How's it going, Rustic? Doing any good? We are working on catching a catfish. And the word working is in there. Struggling still. It is July, second week of July. So the bite, should be any moment. I'm just tapping my fingers, waiting patiently. We've caught plenty here before the spawn was over, so if they're not here, I don't know where they're at. The turtles and gar here, they hardly ever leave. That far rod's got a hefty bluegill on it. Not a huge one, but a mediocre one. 4 or 5 incher. I think the bite just kind of quit too. So I got you on the TV. Got my phone charging. All right, Scotty. I know you're about ready to go to work. Yeah, Scotty's having problems with his power bank / cables / camera. I hate it when I get buy something costs that much to have problems with it. I said you can always send it back. Amazon don't really care. I don't think I bought anything cost $200 sent back, but I've bought stuff at $100, $150 plus. One time it was my fault, so sometimes people send stuff back and it's their fault. So operator error. Hey G, how you doing? Oh, you're still in the hospital, brother? I'm sorry to hear that. Hope you're doing a little better. They ain't biting too good. I've got every bite there is known to man, but except for catfish. We're using some live bait now, though. If I had to guess, there's some smallmouth bass out there calling my name. This is my crappie / catch everything place right here. A little bit of everything. A lot of turtles, too. A lot of turtles. Plus gar. There's a lot of this area piles in gar. Probably Scotty's turtle. You got it. It probably is. Scotty catches them. I don't catch them. I just say, hey, that's definitely a gar bite or a turtle bite because they're not hooking up. If they throw that rod into and they don't hook up with a circle hook, it's definitely. Of course, that one I had earlier, I felt something on, but that hook turned back into itself. But pretty sure a turtle was beating the hell out of that bait and turned the hook back into itself. Turn that bait back into the hook. I've been fooled before, though. Sometimes these turtles and catfish fool me. I say it's a turtle and it's a catfish. I'm expecting a rod bending time here. After the spawn, they usually don't mess around. They're a little iffy at first. And then they start eating everything. It's possible to catch the same catfish twice. They are starving. 3 times even. Oh, you think that's what the problem is? I don't know. I must have a 30 watt on mine. That little $11 power banks have come in handy for me. Things are like $20 now. They got 2 USB-C connections. I think one's in, one's out, and then a USB-A. But I like the the color indicator lets you know the battery, somewhat the battery level. I had one that used numbers. It didn't work worth a darn. I think my ring light tore it up. Uh-oh, that bluegill's getting frisky. I always liked how real calm it is. You're fishing for flatheads, and your bluegill gets real frisky. You know something's about to happen. Needs surgery on neck and spine. Metastatic tumor on the bone. Oh man. Hope they can take care of that for you, brother. We'll all be praying for you. Yeah, Rustic. Just keep it simple. Heck. Come on, take that rod down. Quit playing with it. Playing with your food. Appreciate it, G. I know we was talking about you the other night. It's like, what happened to G? Somebody come on and was like, we haven't seen G for a while. I was like, yeah, he probably got pissed off at somebody. We knew something was wrong with your neck. Didn't know what it was. That don't sound too good. Oh, we've been live 2 hours. Tumor to the bone. Shoot. I might as well throw for some other fish. Catfish ain't biting. Oh. Maybe throw a Helgermite out, maybe. Let's see what happens. Water's really kind of murky today. They normally don't hurt the catfish bite, though. If I had blues here, they'd probably be spawning too. There is flathead. I ain't seen none for, God, it's been at least a few years here. We haven't caught anything bigger than 2 or 3 pounds. I've seen 2 or 3 pounders. I've never actually seen a big one caught here. Channel cat's the king here. Oh, my camera's turning off. Well, we'll have to hope your surgery goes well. My camera turned off, so now we should be able to get a bite. Yeah, Rustic, I used a phone for years. I started doing a little bit better when I got a chest cam. I started getting a lot more views. I say if you got a good camera, I think you do okay. Just don't work too well on the chest. Because of the jitter. That's why I got my camera on today. I figured we'd at least catch a fish. Hey, we caught a couple bluegill. Not what I'm after, but it's good to catch bluegill on the spot you fish. I love using live bait. You don't catch as much with the live bait, but it is fun when it gets smacked. We're fishing some deeper holes. Have no luck here at nighttime hardly at all, as they move out of these deeper holes into the shallows at night. We tried several times at nighttime, nothing. They seem to bite better than the daytime in this particular spot. Which I find interesting. So many people catch fish in deeper holes at night. I always go to the shallows. Maybe we'll throw Helgermite out. I don't know. Probably get hung up. I only got like 1 or 2 left. Come on, bluegill. We'd probably reel that yellow one in. Oh, he's got live bait on him. Look at that. Come on, bluegill. Take that thing. Burn him. Burn that rod over. We'll really have to run. I'd have to get my running shoes on. That thing bends over. All right, no more chat. What's going on, chat? Old G will be scratching them off left and right here soon. Now, we fished for carp here once, and that rod bent over pretty good. I don't know how it didn't hook up. It was just like a couple yards from me. Looked like I was vertical jigging. I don't know how that didn't hook up. Yeah, the drag too tight. That, when the water's clear, I have seen carp here, and you could pretty much see like 6 foot down, a couple yards out. Usually it's shallow water, but in front of me there, it's pretty deep to where we're pointing the camera to. The old crappie hole. Let's see. We got 28 people in, 59 thumbs up. Appreciate it, guys. I'm really wanting one of them bluegills to get smacked. It just ain't happening. It don't even look like the sunfish is getting hit. Weird. The closer I get to 11 o'clock, it usually happens to me. It's a morning bite only place. I don't even seem to have as much luck even in the evening even. Like I said, I think they move off into the shallows when it gets darker. Matter of fact, I know they do. No, they do. They go searching for food in the shallows. But you better believe there's a catfish sitting under these logs in front of me. Just sitting there. Not doing nothing in the daytime. My chat freeze. Ain't seen nobody chatting anymore. Where'd my phone freeze? Stay attention to those two rods. All right. Either way, we're getting our hours in. I'm sure, I think I'm above like 8,000 hours, something like that. Something unreal on this channel. Probably about 20 on the other. 20,000. All right. Let's reel one of them, man. Which one should we reel in, guys? Which one should we reel in? I appreciate it, G. Appreciate it. Hopefully everybody's praying for you. Man, I really want one of those bluegills to get smacked. So I think we'll reel in the cut bait. Found a little blade. Stick that in my pocket. I don't know what that came off. Probably mine. Who knows? We've been catching some on the thundercut bait. I don't know if it's a crappie or bluegill or what. Check my bait, guys. What do you think we should put on? Should I try crappie bait? We catch bluegills all day long. Sometimes they don't bite at all here. I don't know. Put a little curly tail on. Hard to beat a curly tail. I'm not even sure what brand of curly tail this is. It's a small one. Good old white curly tail. Unfortunately, I got a hook keeper. All right, we'll try a little old curly tail a couple times. I don't know if there's any crappie here or not, but Not normally. This time of year. Darn it, guys. There was a sucker or a carp right there in front of me. Would have been some good bait, and I was going to get him with the net. I got a darn tree overhang now. If I can go faster or not. Comes the place again. Look at that fish. We'll put a worm on it. Then we just sit back here and watch it. All right. Put 2 worms on it, maybe. Good idea. They're kind of small. That was interesting. I've never seen a sucker sit right there on top of the undercut bank. I thought I was seeing things. All right, Let's throw a worm out. We'll switch it around. We'll throw it deep. Dang it. Stole my worm. Messing around with the other rods. Probably just bluegill. That's what I don't. Fishing for worm or catfish, it's just bluegill for me normally. You never know. Sometimes I've only caught fish on a worm when I was catfishing. Come on, turtle. Hey, Carter. Nope, we're not using shrimp. My shrimp went bad, and it was in with the hot dogs, so I threw it all away. It is time to use real bait. Today we got 2 live baits out, bluegill and worm right now. Maybe catch more bait, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, they just keep stealing my bait. I don't know what it is. Another kind of bait we just got sitting here. We might throw that Helgermite on. Kind of murky water though. We'll put him on the 1/16 ounce jig. I got an EWG hook on here, but that don't matter. If it does, it means I'll just get hung up. But I ain't caught a small in a minute, so it's been a couple days. Let's try a little Helgermite with a little red flake. We'll try it on this deep side. I've never small enough to do. Nothing biting. Nothing biting. Not a thing biting yet. Bluegill. It ain't biting. Heck, dude. Say we tried. Say we tried. Yeah, kitty, kitty, kitty bass. Hanging out until the catfish bite. Sun's almost covered everything up now, so usually time for me to call it quits. Felt a bite right there, guys. Got a hit right there, close to the back. Take her through there again. Wasn't very big. There ain't no spike that time, darn it. Hate missing bites. Easy to do on a Helgermite. They don't bite very hard. Good night. Time we got here. Time I go out again, we'll catch some more bait. Oh no. My chair about shot it. They always bite the middle rod. That turtle get the rule book. Yep. Yeah, I'll sit down and throw it out. Drag that bait in slowly. Oh. So yeah, 22 people in, 65 thumbs up. Appreciate it, guys. What time do we have here? It's about that time for me to go, though, so I'll be packing it up here in a minute. Maybe we can get something on before that happens. Need a new tripod with legs that you can adjust. So much easier than this uneven ground. That turtle didn't get the rule book. Yeah, most turtles don't. They don't follow the rules. They use their feet instead of their mouth sometimes. Oh man, we just got hung up. Oh, got her out. Good. Darn turtles. Don't follow the rule book. Love it. Probably said that 30 minutes ago. The smallmouth are still here. I keep getting the same hang up. Well, let's put one last worm on it. Let's see what we can catch. We still got that catfish bait. We ain't got a whole lot of time. Catfish bait won't be no good after today. Three days old. It's just not good. I prefer a fresher bait. I've caught them up to 3, but 3 starts getting kind of mushy. And we need to pass out some turtle rule books. Tell them, Scotty. Tell them the rules. These turtles don't know the rules, Ziggy says. I believe she's right. I believe she is correct. I should throw this out there and catch a catfish. Getting that part of the day where I don't catch anything anyway. I always think that the fish aren't biting after I leave, and ain't biting when I'm here, or just the opposite. I like to think they ain't biting when I leave. They know to bite the yellow rod. We've had quite a few bites on the yellow rod today. Ain't nothing biting on the live bait today. It's unusual. We really haven't put it on structure today. If I could have threw it on there probably earlier, maybe. Yeah. I see it's a fairly deep hole right there where that bluegill's sitting. A mosquito tried to get me. Must have sweated off my stuff. I'm not sure why we're not getting any bluegills on this side, but we are not. They want to be cut on camera. I think there's a bunch of sunfish right there. Uh-oh, uh-oh. He's getting frisky. Oh, we did get a bite. It's probably a little sunfish or something. Tried to steal the worm off of me. Hey, we'll see if we catch a crappie with a worm. It don't happen very often for me. Usually I got to be throwing it exactly where I know crappie are. Of course, that makes sense. Even then, they don't bite at half time. Come up with a bluegill. Oh, like something was biting it there. But we ain't catching it. What the heck? Go home, eat lunch, come back out maybe, I don't know. Maybe do a little creek fishing. Oh, well, broke off. Guess that means it's time to go. Broke off. Broke my 16th ounce jig. Hey, at least I got out here today. Found out these catfish aren't biting. We'll probably stay after them though, because they will be biting anytime. Pretty sure. So I appreciate everybody coming in. Staying tuned. Just got something on that yellow rod. That does have a live bait on it, so you could just move. We're going to keep the camera on because I don't know how many times I've shut it off and caught a fish. Last time I was fishing across there, we did. I turned the camera off and he had already ran all the way to this bank over here. Right at me. Hung me up. And a couple times we've actually caught one. After I shut the camera off and didn't reel in the rods. So we're gonna basically just reel the rods in. See if one goes down. Oh, we'll take him back home, use him again. Maybe tomorrow, or maybe today. Depends on the rain. All right, let's check that one more rod. Appreciate you guys coming in. Hey, River Rat, appreciate you, brother. Too hot to fish here till midnight. I hear you, man. It's kind of cool here this morning, just a little humid. All right, brother, you gonna get a good bait. We'll throw you back. All righty. No takers, nope. Welcome in, Vladimir. We're about ready to leave. So just reeling them in. Take off my weights and call it a day. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks, Ziggy. Scotty. River Rat. Catch you later, guys. Whoever else is still watching. It says we got 39 people, and I'm leaving. Sorry, guys. Lunch calls, plus the bite has completely sucked. Yes, a lot of times I'll reel it in, throw it back out, and reeling the bait in catches more fish than just leaving it sometimes. Don't know why. Most of the fish are right there on the bank. I think that's why. Appreciate it, guys. Almost 3-hour live. 70 likes. I appreciate it. Did get 150 gems. I don't know where that came about, but appreciate it. All right, guys. We'll catch you later. Peace out. might go live later. I don't know. Depends on the wife has any plans. Probably not.